Hey guys, welcome yet again to another reaction video. I'm Mr. Lucky Luke, and welcome to another death battle matchup. We got Among Us versus Fall Guys. An absolute kind of a joke, but it's somehow they made it to an actual thing. I have literally no clue what is gonna happen. I have no idea how it's gonna result happen or what is going to even what kind of matchup is even like. I cannot take this serious because like the fact is they're actually doing this matchup. So the fact I'm actually gonna have to take this serious is actually kind of stupid, but I'm actually trying my best here. So if you obviously haven't seen also the last reaction, we watched Bowser vs. Eggman. I'm sorry for the lag. I have no idea what this is going. Why is it doing that often? But if my reaction does lag that often, I'm sorry. But you guys and girls have to just accept it. I have no idea what is causing it. My Wi-Fi or no Wi-Fi. The internet that I have is pretty okay. It's no problem at all. I'm guessing you just have some. There's just some delay lag going on. Sometimes that maybe happens just randomly. I don't know, but for now, I have no. I can't do anything about it. You just have to accept it. But for now, let's talk about first of all about this matchup. So, or this little this even matchup itself. Like, what exactly is going to happen? So we got Among Us versus Among Us from, well, obviously the game itself, and Fall Guys from, well, Fall Guys. So how can this be a matchup is the question, because like I've already experienced a little bit of info about these two, and it turns out they're having interesting feats and a little bit of feats and stuff. But really, I just don't know how this matchup can be even fair, because like the only reason I'm guessing they're only putting up to each other is because they're just gonna use some basically just feats and just some categories based around the characters. That's the only reason I'm probably guessing how this could happen. So obviously we got first of all Among Us, who is basically from the Among Us game. We have crewmates and imposters, basically murder mystery kind of maneuver. And we got Fall Guys from Fall Guys. Basically, you're just running a bunch of obstacles, and you're trying to claim a crown on your head, and that's really it. So at the moment, I don't know how this battle is gonna even happen, but for now, I'm guessing I'll go for now Among Us to be the predicted winner. But that'll be, well, I can't really predict right now because I have to learn about these two characters. And also, just to clarify, I've actually played both of these games, and I kind of hated both of them at the same time. I played Fall Guys some time ago, but I decided to quit because it wasn't my game type. And Among Us, I used to play it back in the, I don't know, 2019 maybe. I don't know. It was a very long time, and then I decided to stop because it was kind of, how do I pronounce it? I don't want to say it because it's gonna make me look stupid. So let's just say it's kind of cringe for me. I don't know, but also it's just Among Us everywhere. So for now, I'm gonna guess I'm predicting Among Us is going to win. I don't know, but for now, we'll just have to wait and see in the next few minutes, and then we'll see the result about these two characters, just everything. So, with that being said, let's get into it. By that means waiting for the timer to reach 0 so we can start the video. Or so. Alright, here we go, people. Let's enjoy it.
This battle is sponsored by Marvel Snap.
Oh boy. Alright, here we go.
The year was 2020. The long wait as we all experienced the most viral
right
sensation in recent years.
Oh, wait, hold on.
It was Among Us. Fall Guys was the biggest news that year. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
Okay, now that's
and
okay.
it's
I
our
missed
job to
that
analyze
like
their
2 seconds
weapons,
just to
armor,
open
and
up.
skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Wait, is it gonna do zoo? Oh, this is cool. Okay.
In the lonely dark of space, aboard a malfunctioning vessel, a peculiar crew of bean-shaped astronauts must work together to save their souls from a quiet demise.
Tons of stuff could go wrong at any moment, and it's up to these colorful clowns to fix it. Impressive, since their spacesuits don't seem to have any arms.
Oh, that's not actually a suit, that's just how they are.
Wait, what? Ew, why?
More than later. The tasks they undertake to save their ship require varying degrees of difficulty and skill. It may not take much to reconnect some wires in the cafeteria, but it certainly does to clear asteroids when your ship is moving faster than light.
If that's not a suit, then why do they have a cafeteria when they don't have a mouth?
At any point, these creatures must draw from
Boom,
medical
trust
training,
me, you don't want to know.
electrical skills, and mechanical know-how.
Okay, but it's total chaos, so teamwork is key. They gotta spread out and trust that while they're all swiping cards, they have each other's backs, right?
Well, success is always uncertain, as though fate has placed some external force that stands between this species and their survival.
There's an imposter among them!
Yeah.
I mean, among us, but not us, though, right, Wiz? Right?
For the 9th time, I'm not an imposter.
That's just what an imposter would say! They're shape-shifting aliens! They could be anyone! Or any mad scientist in a lab coat!
Boomstick, we
The
get
imposter
it.
threatens the pack and pushes them towards extinction by any means necessary. Anything from damaging lights to wrecking the ship's reactor.
Which can be tricky to fix in time, even though imposters are naturally skilled in crawling through the vents. The crewmates need special engineer training to do the same, so not all of them can McLean it up.
All while the imposters
they're gonna-
conceal their
okay.
motivations and infiltrate the herd. The others always know something isn't right, and the imposters use that paranoia to motivate their prey into ejecting each other into space. Just for being kinda sus.
Yeah. Obviously.
Yeah, Wiz is the imposter.
He does seem to know an awful lot about these aliens. And just to put it out there, it isn't me.
That's a good point.
Oh,
Have you
sure.
ever
Oh, now
heard
I
him
know
say
it's Ringmaster.
sus?
No, what do
Is
you
it
mean?
Ringmaster who's the
Knowing a
imposter?
lot is
Maybe it's
literally
my
my
boob.
job.
Ear canals.
Ah, jeez, fix your mic, dummy.
I agree with the metal bowling ball.
Well, I knew the sussy baka from the start. And again, just to be very clear, it isn't me.
Same here.
Oh, come on. Anyone can be the imposter, Boomstick. It's completely random.
Random starts with R and so does. Oh, I know who it is. It's always the red one.
Wait, what? But it isn't
Oh.
me. It isn't me.
Oh, wait. Huh. So okay, never mind.
Oh, right. There's usually 2 imposters.
Dear God.
The imposters aren't just tricksters. They're also
There could be one or
hunters,
3
bloodhounds
max.
tracking and assassinating crewmates when they least expect it.
They'll snap their necks, stab them with a knife, shoot them with a desert eagle, or use their frickin' tongues to impale their faces.
Yeah, that's
oh,
the part.
God, right through the visor.
They may look like they're wearing spacesuits, but that's not a visor. That is their actual face. Examining their cross-section reveals their insides always match the color of their bodies, and that they are comprised of exactly 1 large bone, which must mean their ability to walk is entirely muscle-based. Their whole anatomy is one unsolvable mystery.
Ew! They've got human toes, buff arms for no reason, and can stretch like Mr. Fantastic? What are these freaky
Wait,
things?
what? They
No one
can't?
knows. They don't even exist within the same realm of mortality as you or I. Even if one of them is killed or ejected into the lifeless void of space, they return
Done.
as a ghost, invisible, incorporeal, unable to communicate with the living, but nonetheless still among us.
Even beyond death, they can plot the demise of other crew.
Or become guardian angels for the living by literally shielding them.
That's gotta be one tough shield, cause remember that Desert Eagle they holster? Apparently, that thing also fires a laser that can rip apart whole planets. Good God! To split this planet apart like that would need over 10 million tons of TNT.
A number
Wait,
so
excuse me?
incomprehensible you'd have to multiply 1 billion by 1 billion. Twice.
More than enough to
Oh, okay,
annihilate
that's a lot.
Earth over
Also, I said turn on the
160
light.
million times. Which Seems like overkill
Jeez, I
for
can't
the
focus while I-
space vampires they were fighting.
Right, the crew has crossed over with a variety of other universes. Fortnite, Vampire Survivors, Space Warlord Organ Trading Simulator, the classics.
Including
so-
this Henry Stickmin guy.
Yeah.
Apparently he's a kleptomaniac with a surprisingly wide and wacky arsenal all the crew can have.
Desert
they're gonna
Eagle-eyed
use
crewmates will
actual-
find Henry's
Oh,
weapons throughout the ship, like a banana bomb, a teleporter, a ninja star, and a magic pencil
Wait,
that
that's
can bring
not-
drawings to life.
These creepy Teletubbies can sketch whatever they want
My
into
child does it
existence,
again.
and they're suddenly everywhere I look now. Where's these little trash can people are freaking me out.
In a strange way, all of this makes sense for this fascinating species. In the face of insurmountable odds, something inside tells them to band together no matter what, to use all the tools available and try to survive again and again. On a ship, on strange planets, anywhere they may be, in spite of anything that may be going on in the world. They either fix what's broken or face certain doom. But no matter what, they do it together.
Together! Yeah! Ooh!
You did.
Hey y'all, this is Chad. If you
Course.
don't know, I voice
Whatever.
Boomstick. Here at 1 p.m. Central today, Sam and I are going to be playing some Fall Guys and maybe some Among Us live here on the Death Battle channel and on Twitch. Hang out, have some fun, and who knows, if you guys enjoy it, maybe we'll do some more gameplay
You guys
streams
do that
in
as
the future.
well. Make sure to
Hope
do
to see you
it
there.
fast
Thanks.
enough. You know what I'm saying? Also, I wasn't focused enough in time, but
Welcome to the bright,
I wasn't
colorful
here at some of
world
them.
of the Blunder Dome. Natural habitat to these lovable little beings known as the Fall Guys, who race each other through fun playgrounds with nothing but clear skies above.
These lively obstacle courses showcase their inherent skills and abilities. As if drawn by natural instinct, they hurtle over barriers together and pass through various tests of strength, agility, and mental fortitude.
And it's pretty impressive considering how elaborate these bounce house courses get. How do these weebles wobble through it?
With a shocking level of innate parkour mastery that otherwise hasn't been seen since 2006.
Oh,
But honestly,
I remember
not
those.
many of the beans make it. And only one can be crowned the winner before everything starts all over again.
Which makes for some very friendly competition. Like survival of the fittest, but for a bunch of candy grimaces. They'll grab, shove, and slam into each other to make it out on top. Or even roll up into a ball and launch across the course. Self-preservation be damned.
And over time, the beans have evolved to higher levels of, let's call it imagination. The engineer Digi invented the creative device so the beans could start making and designing new obstacles and challenges for themselves, as well as additional tools like wrecking balls, wind-up boxes for punching foes, and even translators that make their nonsensical language intelligible.
But even at their best, they're still just flinging themselves over these obstacles like a bunch of drunken lemmings.
This species seems to have a biological urge to navigate these courses for one singular purpose: get that crown.
I mean, if I could be king for a day, I'd push you off a cliff right now.
Very funny. Get away from me.
Things in the Blunder Dome can get wild. We've seen these goobers get smacked by giant mallets and fall into actual hot lava, but they always pop back up at the qualification stage later, completely unharmed. Somehow.
These remarkable creatures have demonstrated some dumbfounding durability, such as getting struck by meteors. That's a hit anywhere from 18 tons of TNT to 15 kilotons. But they still get right back up to Rube Goldberg
Why?
themselves straight through another
Really?
obstacle course.
On top of that, they were hit with the Big Bang and came out the other side completely fine. Whoa, wait, what? Did I just say the Big Bang? Why do we even mention the meteor? Who cares? Their suits are basically indestructible.
Boomstick, I hate to tell you this.
No.
Those aren't really.
Don't
They're in
say
the
it.
flesh.
Those aren't actually suits. That's their skin.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
man. People were
Yeah,
getting
okay,
weird
fine.
back in 2020. Didn't they have better things to do?
With only arms, legs, and eyes, there must be some genetic mechanism inside the beans that causes them to be self-sustaining. Though after some dissection, it's unclear. This is an official image, by the way.
I don't know what's more upsetting, that skeleton or the fact that these jelly beans are 6 friggin' feet tall.
Imagine bumping into this thing in a dark alleyway.
Gosh, I would love to see
Thank
this
you.
find this credit
Whoa,
game.
this means when you start the game, you're just flat out naked? Just swinging away.
Yep,
Beans in
pretty
the
much
wind.
that.
Strange such nakedness would be allowed, considering what's actually happening is the Fall Guys are contestants in a non-stop 24/7 game show, the Ultimate Knockouts. Yeah, that's what's actually happening here. So what might be misconstrued as some sort of migration cycle is really a brutal, never-ending gauntlet that takes advantage of their tunnel vision.
So it's like the Truman Show mixed with Wipeout and Naked and Afraid. What happened to them being just colorful cartoon beans?
And they survive to keep playing the game no matter what. The game makers have said that when the beans fall to their death, they feel a moment of displacement, serenity, zen-like detachment from all worldly and physical bonds. Then they pop back onto the podium to celebrate their achievements. That's an official quote.
They've also said
Damn,
they're strong
that's
enough to
kinda
rip someone in half and can
interesting.
stretch their bodies so far they pass beyond the observable universe.
Oh god, the Twitter feeds.
No.
Oh yeah! January 18th, 2022, 9:14 a.m. The Fall Guy stretched so far he exited the universe as we know it, and then he kept going.
Speaking of universes, the Fall Guys have seen dozens of guest stars from other stories and have learned from their cultures, like flying around in the TARDIS of Doctor Who fame, wielding He-Man's power sword, launching Ryu's iconic Hadouken, or even just becoming Pac-Man. They just become
Wow.
Pac-Man. They're Pac-Man now.
Yeah.
Wiz, I know we've seen some crazy things on
Yeah.
the show, but these 6 feet tall jelly bean monsters eat food through their feet. What are we about to
Wait,
run upon
what?
the world? Is this cute and colorful reality an endless void of darkness and despair? Revelations of disturbances too catastrophic for the human mind to process? A vicious cycle on this blue marble surrounded by mouthless, dead-eyed beans.
Pretty much.
Ah, cool, let's see them fight.
Wait, what?
Wiz, you
Okay,
gotta play
what-
that mobile game with all the superheroes and the cool art.
Oh,
Okay,
are you
bro, let's
talking
talk
about
about this.
Marvel
Okay, so
Yeah, that
Fall
one,
Guys has
the
some
card collecting
amazing
game.
feats.
It's more than that. Marvel Snap is a
They can
fast-paced
grab,
dueling
you can
card
just,
game,
but then again,
really
they can
fast.
use the
Both
grabbing,
the
they
cards
can
and the
survive
locations
plenty
you
of
play them in
amazing
have
stuff.
unique abilities that change the
Interesting
course
stuff.
of a match, making it a real head-to-head
Among Us
battle.
still
And it's
seems to have
easy
the
and quick to get
advantage
into.
of
I was
using
kind of
the
worried I'd have to spend too much
surroundings,
time learning different
like
cards and
using the
rules, but no,
environment,
it's actually
versus the
really
monsters.
intuitive.
And look at that 3D
But
art.
yet, I
So
don't
cool.
know
There's
still
hundreds
if
of
they have
cards and
enough
thousands
time
of
to
art
have enough
variants,
experience
and they
to-
add new
I mean, here's
cards
the
each
thing,
week.
it's
Plus, they
experience,
just opened
IQ,
something all new,
and
the
the
Vault, with
mechanics,
all
so
kinds of exclusive
Killing
goodies.
seems to have.
Sure, but hang on. This
I mean,
guy I'm
again,
playing
it's
against
about,
right now is
now the question
really
is,
tough.
who's
That's because it's me,
experienced versus
loser.
stamina versus
Oh, shucks.
Download the Marvel Snap app now, available
You know,
on the App Store,
honestly,
Google Play, and
and most
Steam.
likely,
Or visit
I feel like still Fall Guys kind of have
marvelsnap.com
this
to
advantage.
learn more.
But at the moment, still, I just don't know if they have, like, I don't know what exactly if they have something to
All right,
against
the
to fight
commands
back
are
the
set.
Among
We've
Us.
run the data through all possibilities.
So,
It's time for
as much as I hate to say this, I still think Fall Guys, I mean, Among Us is going to win. So, and most likely, I don't know. I don't generally know anyway. So yeah. And there's blue and yellow hugging each other. So yeah, so I'm still thinking Among Us is going to win, even though Fall Guys have amazing feats and stuff. And there's the sign, just murdered, drown. Oh. Oh, it's gonna just jump into the next match? Oh no. Okay. Come on! Come on, that was not necessary. Hey! Oh. Was that him? Yes! That knife doesn't seem to have done anything yet. Wait, they're actually fighting? Jeez, why does Fall Guys never learn to fight like that? Uh-oh. That was a big plot twist, at least. That's right, they're using it to power us. Oh, gosh. Wait, they could have just drawn anything? Is that right? They could have just drawn, like, Mjolnir or something. Okay. Well,
Oh,
damn
the
it.
next episode. This is my new favorite show. Move over, Chimp Crazy.
I thought they had
We
more.
broke this down
Alright.
into 3 categories: offense, defense, and the bizarre.
Really?
Let's start
That's
with
all?
offense.
I mean, the bogus among us could blow up planets, not to mention moving faster than light to hit all those planets in one shot. It's kinda out there, but no Fall Guy has ever done anything like that. The crewmates clearly get the edge in offense.
Though that impressive power matters less when we look at defense.
It's crazy how much damage the Fall Guys can walk off. They survived anything their course threw at them, took hits from
Okay.
meteors, and most importantly,
I mean,
survived
makes
the Big
sense,
Bang.
but I didn't
You
know if they
the
actually could
explosion that blew
withstand
the
more
whole
than that.
frickin' universe into existence. Easy edge for the bumbling beans.
We can even go a step further. Both of these creatures have demonstrated various forms of invulnerability and death negation, like how the Fall Guys could always pop back up for another round, or how the crewmates became ghosts when they die. However, only the Fall Guys had a viable counter. Only the Fall Guys could ensure that their foe stays dead.
Pac-Man, they can become Pac-Man. You know, eats goals.
Oh my god, I
Brilliant.
get
Which
that
leads
whole
us
thing.
to the truly bizarre stuff about both of these beanie freaks.
They could both stretch their bodies to absurd lengths, but only the Fall Guys stretch beyond the observable universe in a matter of minutes. In fact, if we take these posting times literally, that would mean the Fall Guys can stretch at speeds over a quadrillion times faster than light.
I don't know, Wiz. That feels like a bit of a stretch. Wink.
The crewmates did have plenty of answers to the Fall Guys' hijinks, like a magic pencil sword to fight off He-Man's power sword, or how they could potentially hack Digi's creations.
But the overwhelming amount of stuff that the Fall Guys have access to just dwarfs the Among Us crew's arsenal. I mean, Hadoukens, TARDIS, just the tip of the iceberg. Yeah, the spaceship crew had a few deadlier weapons among them, but the Fallen Guys had too many options that could not be countered.
The crewmates may have been
Really?
cunning and dangerous, but the one-track-minded Fall Guys just wouldn't go down.
Making sure the losers of this fight were no longer Among Us.
Oh no, we never found the second imposter!
Ah, damn it, I knew that stupid robot was
As a
sus.
win.
Sigh. So embarrassing.
The winner is Fall Guys.
The winner
Alright,
is the Fall Guys. And
whatever. Oh, it's her.
Next time on
Alright,
Death
who's the
Bell.
next time? Who's the next? Oh, here it is, the thing that I kind of expected they were gonna do.
Subscribe and join as a member to see
Kratos
more
is
Death
Asura.
Battle. Thanks for watching.
I knew this
Hope you
one.
enjoyed the episode, but the battle's not over because Sam and I are going head-to-head in Fall Guys, maybe some Among Us, live on the Death Battle YouTube channel right now and Twitch. Hope to see you there.
Well, I mean, I could be not mad. I mean, at least I got to experience the actual truth. So, fair enough. I mean, I just didn't know how this battle could have ended up. I mean, in general, I was just as surprised to see the actual Fall Guy actually fought back. Like, I actually did not know that it was going to, you know, put up a fight. I thought it was gonna just do a Fall Guy ever do, but that was kind of cool. And I respect it. So yeah. So I'm taking the loss, but then again, I didn't fully understand the whole. Like, I just thought the Us was really more just was clearly the better option. And like, I just genuinely didn't see the Fall Guys ever have the experience to actually face back. They just been just hit, just been been through a lot. That's all. I mean, I don't know what else to say. So I don't know. I mean, I'm not upset about it. Obviously, I'm okay with this loss, but still, I mean, it was just kind of just I don't know. I just never thought the actual imposter was just going to, ever lose. I don't know. But then again, it was a 50-50 anyways. And also, the most cool thing about this death battle is that they actually used the Fall Guys map as well as the cruise ship one. Then again, why didn't just stick with the cruise ship? Maybe they just were just not that good, and it's like, you know what? Let's just go to the Fall Guys map, and there you go. But yeah, I'm still okay with this loss. So yeah, thank you guys for watching today's death battle, and yeah, this still was pretty a success. I'm just glad it's over. I am not upset about Fall Guys or Among Us ever winning or losing. I'm just glad it's over. But for now, next time is Kratos versus who was it again? Oseroth?
Thanks for watching.
Oseroth.
Hope you enjoyed the episode. But
So yeah, so that battle is gonna be interesting because I have no idea about. I mean, I only know a little bit about Kratos only, but that's pretty much it. And besides that, nothing particular. So yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, thank you guys for watching today's death battle, and we'll see you guys next time on, I guess, Kratos versus Asura. I don't know. And I know people probably gonna expect an obvious conversation, but yeah, it doesn't matter. Also, you want to say goodbye to the audience, Rocky? You want to say goodbye? You want to say goodbye to the viewers? You want to say goodbye? So yeah, see you guys then, and as always, stay lucky out there.